Now that we've made a few changes to the character control, I want to add one more character model. So I'm going to go into my folder where all the scenes are saved. Okay, I'm going to duplicate the current scene, Control D. Okay, it's already renamed Character Change 3. I'm going to make sure that we're in the scene by double clicking. I'm going to go into the Unity Asset Store and look for another free character to use. I'll use the Cyber Soldier. Open in Unity. Download and import everything. All. Import. Okay, so here we have the Cyber Soldier folder. I don't like this name, My Assets. I'm just going to drag this outside. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this folder. I also don't need this. This came in from one of the packages I downloaded, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, so inside the new folder, we have the prefab. I'm going to drag the prefab into the scene. Make sure that the position is 0, 0, 0. Same with the elf. Let me drag it up in the hierarchy. And I'm also going to go into the materials. This is the only material, I think. So I'm going to change it to the lightweight render pipeline lit. I'm also going to look for the texture. Okay, it's got the same name, Cyber Soldier. Okay, it's too dark. I'll make it lighter. And put it back to its position. I'm now going to create a new folder inside the characters, playable characters, and create a folder called Cyber Soldier Prefab, and drag in to create a new prefab. I'm going to make it an original. I'll bring it forward a little bit. And just like before, we're going to set up the ragdoll parts. Right click, 3D object, ragdoll, and we're going to drag in all the body parts, starting from the first pelvis, hips, upper leg is the left hip, lower leg, the knee, and foot is foot. Same with the right side, upper leg, lower leg, and foot. I'm now going to look for the left arm, the upper arm, lower arm. Again, right side, upper arm, lower arm, and spine, and the head. Now I can click on create. So we got all the parts. And again, I'm gonna adjust the lower arm size. Make it fit the character model. Okay, that looks about right. I'm going to create a new sphere collider for the hand. Add the rigid body. Change the radius. Okay, that looks good enough for me. And I'm going to copy the character joint from the left lower arm into the hand. Copy paste, copy component as new, drag in the lower arm into the connected body. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the right side. Copy from the lower left arm into the right lower arm, paste component values. And same thing with the hand. Copy component into the right hand, paste component as new, add the rigid body, and copy the character joint. Copy component, paste component as new, drag in the lower arm into the connected body. And I forgot to attach this to a character control before turning it into a prefab. So right click, unpack completely. And I'm going to duplicate the elf, the previous character. Control D to duplicate. And unpack completely. And I'm going to rename it Cyber Soldier. Turn off the elf. Make sure that the model and the skin are both at 000. And I'm gonna rename this skinned mesh. I'm gonna put this under the character control. And I'm gonna delete the previous skin, the elf. And inside the new skin, I'm gonna make sure that root motion is turned off. And I'm gonna add the controller. We only have one controller right now, which is the default player. Okay. I'm gonna go into the character control. And I just gotta do the setup now. Drag in the skin. And click on Setup Ragdoll Parts. Okay. And we also gotta drag in the left hand and the right hand. So left hand is here, drag it in. Right hand, drag it in too. Okay, make sure that it's got the right layer. Okay, I'm now gonna drag it in again over this prefab. I want to replace it. And now we have a new prefab. Make sure that everything is applied. Save the scene. And I'm going to click play. I hope this works. Okay, looks like the character is working fine. And again, I forgot to add the new target for the camera. So I'm going to add the spine into the follow and look at. Same thing with the shake camera. Spine, spine, save the scene, and play again. Okay, now the camera is following the player. Looks good. The attack works fine as well. But remember that we haven't created the parent object for the hammer position. So if I press forward attack for the hammer, Here we have the error message, but we also know that the character is missing the weapon position, Thor hammer. So I'm going to copy paste the Thor hammer name, exit play mode, and below the right hand I'm going to create an empty object and call it Thor hammer. Make sure that there's no unnecessary space. If you have any space, the script is going to recognize it as a different string, so make sure nothing is there. And click apply again. Now if I play, we now have the hammer position on the player. As you can see, the position is not matching, but fine-tuning is for later. For now, I'm happy that the character is working, just like all the other characters. And I think that'll be it for today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.